While speaking about the Epstein files, this person here, he goes by the name of Joe Schmo, says, if every document was released right now, would either side believe it? I think both sides will never fully accept a full dump, thinking things are still all being kept secret. Somebody then replied to this and said, you think wrong, and let me show you what he replied to that. So here you can see somebody saying, you think wrong, and Joe Schmo replies, so if he released all the documents and Trump wasn't mentioned in it doing anything heinous, would you believe it? And that is an impossible hypothetical to answer, considering what has already been released. There are accusations of him doing heinous things. What we already have are heinous enough that he should never be president if 1/1,000,000th of it is true. So saying, well, if it was all released and he wasn't in any of it, he's already in it being accused. In the documents that were released so far, he's being accused of forcing a 14-year-old girl to fellate him. He's being accused of auctioning off 14 and 15-year-old girls to other millionaires and billionaires. And in that very same accusation, he would tell the other millionaires and billionaires how tight the girls were after he had done his own inspection, physical inspection. That's just one little snippet of the hundreds of thousands of pages, millions of pages that have already been released. He's already accused of doing it. So I don't know why you're saying, well, if he released everything and he wasn't in there doing it, he's already accused of doing heinous shit in the stuff that we have. So yeah, I want to see the rest of the files so I can see what else he's being accused of. And even if the remaining 3 million files came out and there wasn't one accusation against Donald Trump in any of those remaining 3 million files, what already exists is enough that we should have a full-blown investigation launched right now by an independent agency. We don't have independent agencies under Donald Trump, but that's what should be happening. So if not, what if that it's all nonsense, because he's already accused of doing some of the worst shit imaginable. So I guess my question to you is, and you and I have had a lot of different conversations. I've seen your comments on here a whole bunch. Why are you trying to figure out a way to defend this man? And I don't believe you to be a Trumper based on the conversations that we've had. But why are you bending over backwards to try and figure out a way to excuse what we've already seen and excuse not seeing the rest of it? Because that's what you're doing. You're saying, well, he might not be in there being accused of doing anything. He already is. In what we've seen, he's already been accused of enough stuff that if he was anybody but Trump and he ran for your local dog catcher position, you wouldn't vote for him. So this notion of, well, yeah, nobody would be happy if it was all. I'd be happy if it was all released, no matter what's in it, because I want to see every single guy who was involved in this, whether they be a regular Joe Schmo, which probably isn't the case given the company that these men kept, whether they're a politician, a celebrity, a member of a royal family. I don't care who they are. Left, right, center, doesn't fucking matter. I want them all investigated and held accountable. And that's the only thing any American should be talking about. All of this is trying to figure out a way to make excuses as to why this guy is hiding 3 million files about international pedophiles.